Hey Lakers Nation! To stay on top of the news and not miss the news from the team, subscribe to our channel. We provide new Lakers updates daily, keeping you always informed with the latest news. It's been a week since Darvin Ham was fired by the Lakers after being the team's head coach for 2 seasons. The Lakers plan to conduct a thorough search for their next head coach, and that could take a little time. Even without counting on Tyronn Lue, who was perhaps the front office's top candidate, and Mike Budenholzer, who was just hired by the Phoenix Suns, they still have some intriguing candidates on the market. Among them are Kenny Atkinson, former head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, and David Adelman, assistant coach of the Denver Nuggets and son of longtime head coach Rick Adelman. According to Shams Charania, the Lakers are also expected to interview James Borrego, currently the associate head coach of the New Orleans Pelicans. Candidates expected to interview for Lakers coach next week: Kenny Atkinson, J.J. Redick, David Adelman, James Borrego. The Lakers are expected to conduct a very thorough search. Borrego learned from Greg Popovich. Borrego began his NBA coaching career as a member of Greg Popovich's staff with the San Antonio Spurs. While there, he won 2 NBA championships in the mid-2000s. He was also the top assistant with the Orlando Magic for 3 seasons and was briefly the team's interim head coach at the end of the 2014-15 season after Jacque Vaughn was fired. Borrego then spent 4 seasons as head coach of the Charlotte Hornets until he was fired in 2022. D'Angelo Russell may have decided his future for this offseason. There are many important decisions awaiting the Lakers this offseason. The team first needs to hire a qualified coach. After that, some of their key players can or will become free agents. The first and most important of these players, of course, is LeBron James. But D'Angelo Russell, the starting point guard, also has an option for next season that he could decline to hit the open market. Jake Weinbach, a journalist who covers the NBA, said Russell could test free agency. D'Angelo Russell is expected to decline his $18.6 million player option and become an unrestricted free agent this offseason. The Lakers' point guard will be on the market to seek a lucrative, long-term deal after a season averaging 18.0 points and 6.3 assists on 41.5% three-point shooting this year. He emphasized, however, that the player could still remain with the Lakers. While a return to the Lakers is still a viable option, the Orlando Magic and San Antonio Spurs are teams to monitor should the 28-year-old leave Los Angeles. Russell's decision-making will have a significant impact on the direction of the Lakers this offseason. Russell had good numbers, but was inconsistent in the playoffs. Russell had one of his best seasons this year. However, he continued to be extremely inconsistent in the playoffs. It can be assumed that the Lakers would prefer Russell to opt out of the final year of his current contract, largely because he could be a good asset for a trade this offseason.